Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Sunday, the 18th September 2022. The event scheduled is an NWA Clash of the Champions in 21 days. So, before we get into anything, on the last Clash of the Champions, we seen Conor McGregor and the Authors of Pain defeat AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, and Robert Roode. Ace Austin defeated Jeff Hardy. And in a year's time, Ace Austin defeated Jeff Hardy. So in a year's time, he has become the NWA World Champion. And he has held it for an astonishing 120 days and going. Now, of course, he won't be the longest reigning champion. To do that, he'd need a few reigns just to get to the longest combined, because Robert Roode barely makes it. Now, I tell you what, Cody is probably going to make it very soon if he wins back the title. If he wins it back. Most likely, he may not. Who knows? Bea Priestley is the World Women's Champion. Not bad, not bad. The Women's Television Champion is back to Dana Brooke. She's the first two-time champion. And she was the second champion of this title. Okay? The World Tag Team titles are on FTR. World Six-Man Tag Team titles is in the same spot as they was. The United States titles on Eli Drake's shoulders. And then Fergal Devitt is still holding the national title. World Television Champion is Ethan Carter III. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's changed. Oh, I forgot. Seth Rollins, Tyler Black has added himself to this feud. When, let me find show history. When he came out of nowhere and beat down Ace Austin and Cody Rhodes. So will we hear from him? Don't know. We'll continue. And all we know right now is Eric Bischoff is going to demand answers on what the actions for Tyler Black was. Okay, we start to show off with Bea Priestley defeating Ibuki Hoshi for a 40. She makes defense number 1 of the NWA World Women's title for a 40. That's not bad. And then Eric Bischoff comes out and he says, Tyler Black, get out here right now. And his entrance hits, and it's just, the crowd goes nuts. And then when he gets down to the ring, Eric Bischoff asks, why did you attack Ace Austin and Cody Rhodes? And he says, you want to know why? Why I walked into Saturday night's main event and dropped Cody Rhodes? Why I put Ace Austin on the mat? Because the NWA has a sickness. A sickness where men talk about legacy instead of results, where they argue about who deserves the spotlight while standing in front of the one man who actually earns it. Ace Austin, you wear the NWA World title like it's your dynasty, like it's your destiny. But destiny isn't declared, it's taken. You're talented, you're fast, you do look like the future. Give you that. But I am the standard. I am the mountaintop. I am Everest. And Cody, you didn't get attacked because you mattered. You got attacked because you were in my way. You got attacked because you keep sniveling yourself into the world title scene. See, this company doesn't need another king, another here, another storybook ending. It needs a champion who doesn't blink when it's time to pull the trigger. See, the reason that I am the one who should be holding the title is not because it's a destiny for me. It's not because I was born into this. It's because I earned it. I earned it in Ring of Honor. I earned it in WWE. And I'm going to earn it here. And I'm going to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And I will bring every bit of love back to the NWA. I will bring every bit of respect back to the NWA. I will bring every bit of prestige back to the NWA. Because that's who I am. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm the very best of the best. The greatest. So, that's that promo. Christian Cage defeated Carly Colon with a spear for a 56. Not bad. Eli Drake makes defense number 1, the NWA United States title against Calvin Tankman. Not bad. And then Cody Rhodes and Tyler Black is brawling backstage. And Eric Bischoff says, "Cut it out. Tonight, Cody, it will be you and Dustin versus Ace Austin and Tyler Black." And we see Ace Austin, who was trying to just walk through backstage. He's mad about it. And Tyler Black is looking directly at Cody, laughing. You know how Seth Rollins laughs. FTR defeated Winning Combination for a 70, not bad. And then Ace Austin and Tyler Black defeated the Nightmare Family when Tyler Black pinned Dustin Rhodes with the pedigree. For a 79, that's not bad. And out of nowhere, Tyler Black attacks Ace Austin, Cody Rhodes, and Dustin Rhodes. 68's not bad. $22,000 in profit is not bad. 60 in the Great Lakes, 43 in Puerto Rico, 26 in Saskatchewan, 29 in Tohoku, 37 in Kanto, Chubu, Kansai, 37 in Kyushu, and 25 in Hokkaido. Not bad. Let's continue. Pro Wrestling Sim has actually got not an actual update, but it's got the ability to where you can plug in now. Like plug into it with different plugins. So I've added a few. So we'll get to see them few when we go to the WWE save. But let's do NWA here. Let's go. Okay, so we start to show off with Chad Gable defeating Alex Shelley in a submission match. Okay, and then as this match is happening, there's a video that shows Dolph Ziggler beating down backstage. And we hear Cody Rhodes. In fact, we then see him hit Dolph Ziggler in the back with a chair. Which then the general manager, Eric Bischoff, comes up and says, "You're in a match tonight with Dolph Ziggler, Cody." Jamie Hayter cut a promo saying that for one night, that Jamie Hayter was not the best in the world. But that will not continue. Penta made a promo challenging Jeff Hardy, in which we then see Bobby Tyler versus Dana Brooke. Bobby Tyler actually defeated Dana Brooke when she was disqualified when Jessie McKay ran in and attacked Bobby Tyler. And then Samoa Joe defeated Kurt Angle by submission with the Coquina Clutch. Penta defeated Jeff Hardy for a 67. It's not a bad match at all, although we could get Tommy Mercer out of there. I thought that we fired him. AJ Styles versus Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson defeated AJ Styles in probably one of the best matches of the year for an 81. Cody Rhodes versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler defeated Cody Rhodes with a 90. And once he's mad, he has Jacob Fatu, Richard Holiday attack him. And he's attacking him too. And out of nowhere, Ace Austin's music hits. He comes in and he's attacking. But there's still the link where Tyler Black wants to face Ace Austin. Okay, Conan comes out and says that Eric Bischoff has sent him out to say that there will be a handful of superstars in a match tonight to determine who goes to the main event. Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood has a video package, and it's showcasing their tag team skills. Io Shirai defeated Bobby Tyler with a cloverleaf in a technical masterclass match. And then Braun Breaker had a video package, who was the focus of it. Bea Priestley defeated Mickie James to make defense number 2 of the NWA World Women's title. Griff Garrison cut a promo for an 84. The Nightmare Family defeats Benjamin Carter and Riot Act to make defense number 4 of the NWA World 6-Man Tag titles. Griff Garrison versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler defeated Griff Garrison for an 80. Not bad. Jeff Hardy versus Max MJF versus Bryan Danielson versus Tyler Black versus Cody Rhodes is the main event of the show. Well, actually, it's not the main event. There is a promo scheduled. But Tyler Black wins the match. Okay. And then he cuts a promo in which Tyler Black says, Ace Austin, you smile like this is all a game. You flip a card, you soak in the cheers, you talk about the future like it already belongs to you. But every time I look at you holding my title, I see someone living on borrowed time. See, you didn't earn the championship because you're the best man in the ring. You earned it because the right people weren't standing in front of you. And now I am. You represent everything I hate about this place. Comfort, celebration, entitlement. I represent pressure. I represent sacrifice. The moment when the music stops, there is nowhere left to run. I'm not asking for a shot. I'm not negotiating. I'm not waiting. I'm taking that title from you. And when I do, Ace, you won't lose it because you weren't good enough. You'll lose it because you ran into someone who refuses to lose. So, yeah, he might actually take his title. Okay, we start the show off with Ava Everett versus Kaho Kobayashi. Kaho Kobayashi won with a dropkick for a 22. And then Cody Rhodes defeated Shinsuke Nakamura for a 75. The Nightmare Family versus Matt Hardy, Bryce Donovan, and John Skyler. Matt Hardy, Bryce Donovan, and John Skyler defeated them for a 55. Not bad. Adam Cole cut a promo. Then we seen John Gresham defeat Ethan Carter when Savio Vega hit him with a chair to win the title. So Eli Drake also makes defense number 2 of the NWA United States title. Samoa Joe defeated Kurt Angle with the Super Muscle Buster, and then Fergal Devitt says that he's still injured, but will return very, very soon. Cesaro had a video package. Jesse McKay versus Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke defeated Jesse McKay with a Samoan driver for 42. Christian Cage versus Adam Cole. Adam Cole defeated Christian Cage. And then Bryan Danielson, AJ Styles, and Chad Gable. Technical Masterclass. 82 was what it got. Bryan Danielson won. Not bad at all. In fact, I thought this was going to be our noon best match. Dolph Ziggler also defeated Cesaro afterwards. Cesaro actually wasn't in the previous match. I forgot that when I was doing it, I actually had added Cesaro and then remembered that Dolph Ziggler was already taking him. Mickie James versus Bea Priestley. Bea Priestley defeated Mickie James to make a defense number 3 for a 50. And then FTR defeated Motor City Machine Guns for a 72. Ace Austin has his entrance, gets an 88. But Tyler Black defeated Ace Austin for a 75. Ace Austin. I'll say Shinsuke Nakamura. We made $641,000. 61 in the Great Lakes, 62 in Mid-South Midwest, 59 in New England, 62 in Northwest, 62 in Tri-State, 44 in Puerto Rico, 43 in Hawaii, 22 in the Maritimes, 28 Quebec, 30 Ontario, 30 Alberta, 27 Saskatchewan, 27 Manitoba, 29 British Columbia, 30 in Tohoku, 38 in Kanto, 38 in Chubu, 38 in Kansai, 28 in Shigoku, 38 in Kyushu. Okay. The media scrum. Okay. That was it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. The most important of all, though, share with your dog. See you next time.